Hi, I'm Jaymer Starbody, and I'm a designer on the Chevrolet Malibu. I'm going to do a quick design walk around for you guys, and I'd like to start up here in the front. It's a one face of Chevy for all trim levels, and of course we have our dual element grille. Coming along to the side, we have a new take on wheel-oriented forms. So we really wanted to do a fresh, expressive Chevy that was all about these wheel pods that you can see in our Corvette lineage. As far as the body side goes, you have a smaller subdominant wheel form over the front wheel flare, and then coming along to the side, you read a much longer, more stretched out scallop surface over the rear wheel. So again, flying along to the back, you'll read the nice profile. It's a little bit Impala inspired. Fastback roof line. You still get the nice trunk space because after all it is a mid-sized car and we have to consider the customer. And then of course in the back we have on this model dual element LED tail lamps. This is the hybrid trim model, so it gets the base model rear fascia. So that's pretty much the 2016 Chevrolet Malibu. Really it started with this raw idea of kind of like if you were to sit on the beach in Malibu and scoop your hand down into the wet sand, like what kind of form would that be? You know, it would probably be something like this, and then you kind of, you know, take a cut out of it so it's got this form, and then maybe you like throw it at your little brother, so you put a little bit of the sand back, and that's really kind of, you know, the whole idea behind the body side is this form that kind of comes through, and then it got the name through the studio of being the Chevy football, so it kind of, you know, emphasized this wheel-oriented form, which is again Chevy brand character. And I mean that can really be seen in like Corvette lineage. To me, the 63 split window had some really wheel-oriented forms. For those of you that don't know the Corvette, it's got these you know, it's got these fender flares, and it's all about these fender blisters, right, that create these pods over the wheels. So it's a combination of Chevy heritage and this raw idea of the scooping of the sand, you know. Kind of this, I always draw this jelly bean like full shape with a really scalloped out feel to it. And then putting a little bit back into it. So. And then that's pretty much how the car was designed. It was designed in side view. So
is that normal?
Try to sketch the side. I think so. I mean, that's 85% of the car. After you get a really nice side view, like we blow them up. We have these full-size boards in the studio. We do big full-color printouts, 20 feet long. And once you get a nice side view, I mean, that's 85-90% of the car, and then the rest of it, you just are figuring out your plan views. That's the view we look down in and see some of the lines and forms coming together, and then you have to figure out your corners. But yeah, I would say that's how it came to be. I usually don't draw this big, so I'll give it my best go. So you have kind of this wheelbase and then subdominant form over the wheel, and then a larger and more dominant form over the back wheel, and then your tertiary shape on the bottom there, we call it the light catcher. And then of course a real fast upper, kind of Impala inspired, that flows under this nice deck hood. So stop moving. I really got my start in car design when my dad told me about the summer exploratory program at the College for Creative Studies in Detroit. That was my junior year of high school, So I went down there totally not knowing anything about design, and then I came out 3 months later, totally inspired, and just really wanted to do it for a living. That's when I knew this is what I wanted to do. So I graduated high school, applied to CCS with the help of my high school art teachers, submitted a portfolio and got accepted. And then I went 4 years straight through. One stop at Ford Motor Company for an internship, and then senior year, General Motors did a sponsored project with CCS, and then that's pretty much where I got the exposure and decided to come to work for GM.